and welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting a little vlog from here. It's actually Monday evening. It's been a very busy day today. I'll give you a very quick rundown of where we are, then I'm going to show you something I bought today, which is very cool. But it was my day in the office today, so I'm in the office twice this week, and I really struggled to get out of bed this morning. So much so I was like, it's not gonna happen, I'm not gonna get into work today, I'm just gonna stay in bed. And Ross was like, Kelly, get up, get in the shower, you are going to work, I'm taking you to the station. So I did. I went to the station. I'm gonna go and quickly turn my notifications off. There we go. Right, Ross is water in the garden, so he's gonna trigger all the cameras. But so I went into the office, I had a really good day, a very busy day in today. And then my lunch break, I actually went to my favourite shop, which I spoke about in my last video. I had a little mooch around the shop, and I'm going to show you what I got. And I also went to two shops. I went to Superdrug and I went to Sostrene Grene. I think that's how you say it, I can't remember. And then on the way home, we actually went to my nanny's house because my mum's on holiday. So we are looking after my nan. Me, my brother and my sister are looking after my nan whilst they're on holiday. And we went around there yesterday and found that she actually had broken her fan and broken her window. So Ross very kindly went and picked her up a couple of fans. So we took those around to her, and then we took her dog for a little walk, which was really nice. And then on the way home, we really fancied getting something for dinner because we've only got ribs in the fridge actually. But the time was getting on, so we actually got a little chicken kebab ordered. Ross ran me a lovely bath, and now we're here. So I've got my pyjamas on, and yeah, I'm feeling very tired. I had a really nice day today, very full on day, but a nice day. And after I do this, I've got to clean up all the kitchen because Ross is doing the garden, I'm gonna do the kitchen. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got today because I've got some cool stuff today. Right, there we go. So let's start with a present that I actually got given today, which was so lovely. So one of my friends at work went to Japan, and before she went to Japan, we was talking a lot about the Disney in Japan, and I was giving her all my tips and tricks and stuff. And then I bumped into her earlier after I'd just been to the fridge, and I'd seen in the fridge there was a really cool Disney Japan packed lunch bag. And I knew it was from her, so I went over to her as I was walking back to my desk, and I was like, oh, I've seen you packed lunch bag, it's like really cool. And she was like, I've got something for you. And then when I went back to my desk, this was on my desk, and it's the most coolest little cute gingham box from Disney, well, it's from Tokyo Disneyland. And it's got like Minnie and Mickey on the top. And then inside, it smells incredible. Inside is like the loveliest box of like Mickey cookies and little biscuits. There's like little black, like black, I'm tired. Little brown swirly ones. There's like little Mickey ones like this. And then these ones all look like little pastries. And then there's like little pink minis, which are like strawberry flavoured, which I had one of those earlier. And I just, honestly, it really made my day, considering I was like really struggling to get out of bed. It really made going in worthwhile, and that was really sweet of her. So it really wasn't expecting it. It was a really lovely surprise. Then I went to Superdrug and I got myself another pack of tissues because hay fever is killing me right now. And then I also got from, actually, that is not from Superdrug. What am I doing? These are my Superdrug bits. So I got this little body spray, which is Paradise. There we go. In the smell Paradise. And I was looking in Superdrug for a little body spray that could go in my handbag, or my little crossbody bag. And I was looking for a really small bottle like this, and I haven't been able to find one. And anyway, it's funny, Ross said that he nearly bought me one a little while ago, and obviously he didn't get it. And I saw this and it was £1.50 in the travel section. I was like, that is literally exactly what I'm looking for. But also, I've got really big Bath and Body Works body sprays upstairs, but obviously they're too big to carry around. So yeah, I thought once this is finished, I'm gonna refill that with some Bath and Body Works spray. Then I got my new favourite shampoo. I used to use this years ago and it smells so lovely. But I actually had an incident a couple of weeks ago where, oh, it smells so nice, that one. It smells so fresh. I actually put a treatment on my hair and I didn't wash it out properly, and for literally about a week, the back of my hair just felt like pure grief, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get the hair mask out, and this was the only thing. I washed my hair like 3 times for ages as well, and this managed to get it out. So got another bottle of that. Then I got myself a root touch-up spray in the golden brown shade. So I'm a full grey girl. I think most of my new hairs that come through are fully grey now, and I've been getting my roots done every 3 to 4 weeks for the last couple of years really. But anyway, last month I didn't have it done, and I just used a root touch-up spray here and there. Right, we're back. Sorry, I had to have a little battery change there. So yeah, last month I didn't do it. Last month I didn't get my hair done as often as I usually do. Sometimes it's like 3 to 4 weeks. Anyway, I saw that they did a colour called mahogany brown, which I thought would be better for my hair because I usually use a dark brown one, and it goes a little bit too cool toned, and my hair's obviously quite warm at the top. So yeah, they brought out one that's golden brown, so I thought I'd give that a go. That was a tenner, but obviously it lasts forever as well. You only use like a tiny bit. And then the last thing I got from Superdrug was a new fake tan. I've heard good things about this one, so I'm always up for trying a new fake tan. I do love the St. Moritz one. That seems to be my favourite one at the moment, but I'm not loyal. I can swap around to tans all the time, different one every month, and I'm happy. Right, then going on to Sostrene Grene, this is the logo, and it is such a cool shop. I really, really love it. So anyway, this is, as I said, I needed some more little ceiling clips, and these were £1.58, and they're all like pastel colours, which I thought was really sweet. And then, oh, these things are really cool. I actually think these are very, very cool. So, the first one was this little bowl. And I thought, yeah, I thought at first it was actually a dog bowl, but it's not. So, it's actually like a normal cereal bowl. And this one is obviously dishwasher safe and microwave safe and stuff. And it was £3.14. And they did it in a blue colour as well. And I thought it was really, really nice for cereal. So, I grabbed that. I don't really need another bowl, but I really liked it. And then I got this as one of Ross's mum's birthday presents, and I've seen these online where basically you use it, obviously it's a colander, you use it to wash your fruit, and then you can use this to keep it in the fridge in, which I thought was really lovely. I've seen like ones that look like shopping baskets and stuff, but I thought that was really nice. And it's in like a minty colour, and that was £5.88, which I thought was pretty good. Then I got something obviously friendship bracelet related. I got this really cute pack of beads. It's like pastel pinks and greens and blues and purples, and they've got like a gold sheen to them. They were £2.20, so I thought I could make a nice bracelet with them. You go. Oh, Tiki's come back in from the garden. And then my sister's birthday is coming up, and I don't think she'll watch this anyway. She has the nickname of Cherry, even though her name's Sherry. So that's what everyone calls her, Cherry. Anyway, I saw this really, really cute little spoon that had a little cherry, like a cherry on the top. So I thought she could make her coffees and stuff with that. And that was £1.42. So again, super, super cheap. And then, last but not least, I'm so excited about this, which sounds really silly. It's gonna open up a whole range of possibilities for me. So I got some new elastics to do my friendship bracelet beading with. And I got all different diameters, and these, I'm not even joking, they were 92p each. They were actually all 92p. On Amazon, these are £6 to £7 each. So I was literally in shock when I saw them. I was like, oh, let's get another size, let's get another size. So this means that some of the beads that are like, got a smaller hole, I'll be able to obviously use. And also I want to do some more like intricate designs and stuff, so I needed more of elastic like this rather than like material elastic. But yeah, that is everything I got in my little haul today. It sounds really silly, but when I go into the office, I try to like give myself something nice to do on my lunch break, so I feel like I've got something to look forward to. But also today it was really nice because my best friend was in the office as well today, but she works on the floor below me, and I got to see her for a little while as well, so I actually had an all-round very nice day. It was a very sociable day. But yeah, I'm gonna put all this away, I'm gonna clean the kitchen up, and then I'm gonna get an early night, because it is 1 minute to 9 right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very tired, and I did not sleep very well last night, and I'm going into my luteal phase, so today was not gonna be a good hormonal day for me, but it turned out to be a good day. So anyway, I will pick up the camera tomorrow. I really want to go and get my toenails done tomorrow after work if I can, because my sister's going to go to my nan's house. It can mean that maybe I could go tomorrow, but I will see how the day gets on. But I will see you tomorrow. Hello. So it is Tuesday evening. I've been a busy girl today. I've been running around after work and I've just come home, had a bath, washed my hair, fake tanned. I'm in my pyjamas now and I'm actually going to, I had so many things I wanted to do tonight, but honestly none of them have happened. So I'm going to run downstairs. Ross is out at the moment, so I've got the house to myself. I'm going to run downstairs. I had every intention of making banana bread cookies, but that is not going to happen tonight because I feel like I really need to just get in bed and just chill and stop trying to do too many things in my evening, because I'm just gonna burn myself out, which is what I had a lot of burnout a couple of weeks ago, and I just had loads of different things going on. I'm just gonna shut the shutters. I had loads of little things going on and I just got very overstimulated with life. So when I'm getting super busy, I'm just gonna be a little bit more mindful and try and take a bit better care of myself so I don't get myself too stressed. But, so these were gonna be my banana ingredients. Here's my little Maple cat, my gorgeous girl. I don't know if I showed this, but Maple's new spot is sitting up on top of this cupboard. She like jumps onto the shelf and then she goes up there. It's very, very adorable. She's such a little cutie, aren't you? She was born in September, so she's like 9 months old now, and honestly me and Ross are obsessed with her. She's so cuddly and so loving and so playful. I just feel like we hit the cat lottery with Maple and Tiki. So, as I said, Ross ran out for me and Ross ran out for me to get me some, I can't get my words out, get me some banana bread cookie ingredients. So I had everything but ripe bananas. I've got some bananas, but they're not quite ready yet. And he got me 2 different varieties because I didn't know how ripe I wanted them. So it was very sweet. He got me 2 so I can make lots of batches of banana bread cookies, which are Ross's favourite. He got me 3 bars of Bourneville and he got me 4 bars of the Dr. Edgar extra dark chocolate. So I had every intention of doing that tonight. But after work, I ran to my mum and dad's house to feed their cat. And that took me about an hour to get back. So yeah, it's been very full on. But what I've decided I'm gonna do, I've got ironing to do, I've got, you know, you've got so many bits and pieces of an evening that need to get done. And quite honestly, I actually cannot be bothered. So one thing I need to do is go and get the washing in from outside, because lucky enough it's been really windy today, so loads of the washing's drying super quickly. But I am gonna quickly get the washing in because some of it's down here, and as you can see, it's on the floor. And some is over here. So I'm gonna pack that up and get that inside. So before I go outside, Maple was not a picking up cat. She really didn't like to be picked up. And Tiki loves being held like a baby. She's like always in Ross's arms and she loves like attention like that from Ross. But when we got Maple, as soon as you'd pick her up, she would cry and want to get down. So because we want to make her a cuddly cat, we keep persevering and keep picking her up. Anyway, I'll see if I can do it right now. I'll see if she allows me to pick her up. But when she, oh no, she's seen a fly. No, that window, that's gone out the window. But the other day, me and Ross had the cutest interaction with her ever. Basically, Ross picked her up and I was kissing her. She loves to be kissed. I was kissing her belly, kissing her head, like she was just purring away. And then we was it kind of looked like, I don't know how to explain it, I haven't got anything to kind of demonstrate, but it kind of looked like she was between my arm and Ross's arm. And then she started falling asleep on Ross's arm as I was kissing her and she was being cuddled by Ross. It was honestly the sweetest thing ever. And we was like, this is like the cutest thing. And she was there for a good couple of minutes. And it was just adorable. Anyway, I'm very obsessed with both my cats. Right, my washing is in. Maple did try to escape numerous times, but she's back in now. And I'm actually going to take all my beads. She's playing with a ball that basically was an ornament. This thing was like an ornament from the range and it come with loads of little balls. And she absolutely loves playing with them. So sometimes if I'm on like a work call and she comes in the office, I try to throw one down the stairs to like distract her. But also over here, I don't know if you can see, there's also a little mini Easter egg that she also plays with as well. So yeah, she has many many toys. There's all toys under here as well that she plays with. It's very, very cute. And in case you was wondering, there is my other gorgeous baby. She's in this room. This is where all of their toys are and all of their cat towels are. So yeah, she's a happy girl here. It's nice and cool here for her as well. So I'm all set up. I brought me little bathroom scissors in rather than going downstairs, and I'm actually going to watch something on iPlayer. I wasn't sure if I was logged in on this TV, but I'm actually logged in on Ross's account, and it is called Murder 24/7, and it's almost like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's very similar to 24 Hours in Police Custody, but I don't know if it feels just a little bit more real than that. I know that can't be the case because I know that's real as well, but I don't know, it's got like a bit of a different feel to it. So anyway, I'm gonna sit and watch this whilst I'm also doing some beading. So I mentioned yesterday that I bought some different strings or elastics, I would say, and what I really want to do is these like gemstone ones, because I just think they're so pretty. So anyway, I've just tested it and this thread does go through, so I'm going to make myself a really nice colourful bracelet. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit and watch telly and do this. This will de-stress me, this will relax me, and then yeah, I've got also the elastic that I spoke about in my favourites video. Actually doesn't go through these like summery ones, so now I've got this elastic, I can do something with those as well. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing for the rest of the evening. The bracelet is made. I'm so happy with it. I just put it on my Instagram story. I actually think it's the prettiest bracelet I've ever made. It is such a pretty, like, multicoloured bracelet. My friend actually just said it looks like sea glass, which I actually didn't even think of, but it really, really does. Anyway, now I'm going to give myself the task of making a necklace version as well. I don't know if I've got the knot quite right, because there is a knack to doing a sergeant's knot, which is what you do to make sure that they stay, like, obviously all together. But yeah, let's give it a go. Let's try doing a necklace. Good. Well, I was going to say good morning, but it's actually lunchtime. And Ross actually just treated me to a very nice surprise lunch from Nando's. Oh, lovely. We've got a chicken Caesar salad with halloumi, which looks very nice. What have you got, Rossi?
I'm not as good as you. I've got charred corn, which I absolutely love. It's on their menu.
That looks really nice.
Oh, it's
that's
so
spicy.
Do you want to try some? No, it isn't spicy at all. Try some and see. Coleslaw, which, you know, standard. And I've got myself half chicken.
Lovely. What's in here?
Oh, I've got some cheesy pita bread for us to share as well.
Oh, this is actually really nice, isn't it? We've had this loads of times before. So yeah, this is a nice little
lunch.
Good
Fly just attacked me from nowhere.
So I'm actually going to be using the rest of my lunch break to make some banana bread cookies, which is what I wanted to make yesterday, but obviously that didn't happen. So I've got all my ingredients out. My recipe that I'm using is a Jane's patisserie recipe, and it is, I think it's one for caramel banana bread cookie sandwiches, I think it is. But anyway, I love her recipes. I think her cookie recipes are the best. So this is what I've got. I've got 2 plastic bowls. I've also got some measuring scales. I need a teaspoon, and I also need a spatula, because I'm just doing one type of cookie today. Sometimes I use multiple spatulas if there's different types of cookies. And then I'm going to use some, I've got my bananas, I've got my salted butter as well, which is at room temperature, but I'm going to soften that up a little bit more. I've got some light brown sugar. Then I'm going to add in my flour, then bicarb and baking powder, then a little bit of salt as well, and then each batch of cookie I'm going to do an extra dark slab and a Bourneville slab as well. So I think I can do this. I think I can do this pretty quickly, to be fair. I did this a couple of weeks ago and I did it in no time. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, I did actually used to have a cookie business many years ago. It was in 2021. I then closed my business down whilst I was waiting to move house into this house, but the house sale kept falling through. So I was just like, you know, rather than taking people's orders and messing them around and cancelling things if the sale fell through, I just didn't take any more orders. And I always said when I'd get my new kitchen, I would get up and running again. And I think I might do that very, very soon, you know. I think of a weekend, it's something that I really, really enjoy. And a couple of people have said to me they're waiting for me to sell again. So that's maybe what I'm going to do in my spare time as well. So yeah, anyway, I've disinfected all my surfaces. Everything is super clean. Obviously, I put my hairnet on. If I was baking just for me and Ross, I wouldn't put a hairnet on, but because I'm baking for other people, so for example, these cookies are going to be taken to work, and also Ross is going to have a Pokemon party tonight with his friends, so he requested them. And yeah, we've also got a birthday party on Sunday for Ross's mum, so I can take some there as well. So lots of things to make cookies for, and yeah, this is going to be my batch. The only thing I'm going to get out as well is sandwich bags, because when I make my cookies, the ones that I'm not going to make straight away and bake them, I put them in a sandwich bag, and you can put the date on them and what they are, because if you know my freezer, I have a lot of cookies in my freezer, and they're all different batches and they're all made on different dates, so it's really, really useful to make sure you write down what each of them are, otherwise it'd be a cookie surprise. So we have our butter. I did just pop it in the microwave for I think 8 seconds, just to kind of take the edge off it a little bit. And one important material item that we needed was actually a masher, because obviously we need to mash up the banana. When I made the last batch, the bananas just weren't quite ripe enough, and they didn't have as strong a flavour as the ones that I'd used in the previous batch, so I'm hoping these, like the banana flavour really comes through on these. So now what I do is just mash up the banana with the butter, which is actually a very nice little hack. So that can be mashing away. If you were actually doing the normal recipe from Jane's Patisserie, you would use more butter, but obviously the banana kind of adds as a substitute to the butter, which is very handy because you're not using as many ingredients. So right, once we've got that in our bowl, then we're going to add in 175 grams of light brown sugar. I used to actually sieve this, because occasionally with brown sugar you do get lumps of like a darker lump of sugar where it's kind of bonded together, but to be honest, it hasn't happened for a long time, and it's just another thing to sieve, and I'm not the biggest fan of sieving, even though obviously you have to do it. So yeah, I'm just going to add in 175 grams of this. When I was actually a baker, you did actually have to record all of the batch numbers and all of the details of the ingredients you were using, so there's quite a lot of admin involved in running an in-house, like at home bakery, not in-house, at a home bakery even. Right, so then we just mix the butter combination. I don't have a setup where I can do this obviously from above, so just give you an idea, this is what it's currently looking like. I'm going to keep washing my hands because obviously I'm picking up the camera, but yeah, you kind of mix this until it becomes like a very stiff mixture. I call this segment Cooking with Kellie, but I also usually use gloves. I actually much prefer using gloves when I'm making cookies, because I don't enjoy it all in my hands. I really just think it's easier to mix it when you've actually got gloves on. But the one thing I would say, when you're mixing your dough, don't over mix it and don't put too much air into it either. I actually don't use a hand whisk or a stand mixer whatsoever. I just much prefer hand mixing it, because you can mix it till it's just combined rather than over mixing it. Then, well, I nearly lost my light brown sugar then. Then I'm going to add 300 grams of flour. It's always worth as well just double checking that your flour is okay before you put it into your mixture, which all looks fine. Because I did have it once where I actually had flour that had the little bugs in it, which is really, really common, and I think it's just part of like the process of producing flour. But you don't want to put that into your cookie mixture at all, and also everything has to be completely thoroughly cleaned because they can spread inside your cupboards. So yeah, just worth checking that, I would always say. So yeah, we've got 300 grams. I've never actually, I don't think I've ever filmed myself making cookies before. If I make cookies, sometimes it's with Ross in the kitchen. And when I was at my peak, when I was doing like 20 orders a week of a weekend, I would actually make cookies every Friday night. I'm going to use my open one. Yeah, sorry. I would make cookies every Friday night until the very, very early hours of the morning, and then I'd have people come and collect them on a Saturday. Right, so we had half a teaspoon of bicarb of soda. I always go up to 7 grams. on bicarb. That's just always what I do for my recipes. And then baking powder, it says 1.5 teaspoons, but I always do 13 grams of baking powder. That's just what I find works really, really well. Also, I have got old lady voice today because I've been on a work call this morning and I did not stop talking, so I kind of lost my voice a little bit. Anyway, we just sieve this recipe in so everything's mixed really well together. We have our chopped up chocolate. This is the extra dark one, and this is the Bourneville one, which is obviously a little bit more of a creamy dark chocolate. So I'm going to add this to my dough recipe. This one is obviously a little bit, it looks a little bit different, this dough, and obviously it's because it's got the banana in it, it's a little bit more sticky than a normal dough would be. But yeah, what I'm going to do is pop these two in here, then weigh them out so each cookie cooks and bakes evenly, and they all look the same. So they've all been mixed. This is my first batch that is going in the oven. These ones are going to be for Ross and his mates. I've got 2 more to make for Ross, so I'm going to bung these in and then I'm going to carry on later when I finish work, and I'll show you everything that I've done and what they all look like. Do you know what? I thought I'm just going to show you what they look like in my tin to take to work in. This tin, I'm going to put it in my charity shop finds video, but this is actually an Emma Bridgewater cake tin. I got this in a local charity shop for £2. I actually waited for it to go on sale after VE Day because they wouldn't sell it before because it was part of the display, but I think I've managed to fit, I think, like 18 cookies in here. They smell really, really good. And yeah, when I got this tin, it was a little bit hard to open it, which is why I think it's probably donated to the charity shop. But it's had a very, very thorough clean. It's been to my friend's house with some cookie cups, and now it's going to be going all the way into London to carry banana bread cookies. Hello, so it is Friday, which I'm so bloody happy about. It's Friday lunchtime. I'm working from home today. I work from home every Friday, which is really, really nice. And yeah, I had a busy morning. I got up really early. We had Maple go in for her operation this morning, so she's gone in to have to be neutered, and so has her brother, who Ross's mum has, who's called Biscuit. So they've both gone in together. I think he's gonna be fine. They do this procedure all the time, don't they? And Tiki's had it done as well. But yeah, we're gonna go, well, I think Ross is gonna pick her up about 4 o'clock this afternoon. But as far as we know, everything is all good, which is good. But it is a bit weird her not being around the house. But Tiki's having the time of her life. I think she's enjoying having the house to herself. But anyway, it's my lunch break, and I didn't film yesterday, but Ross very kindly got me something really special from Marks & Spencer's, so I'm gonna go and grab it. Right, so Ross is with me.
Hi.
Ross went out to M&S yesterday.
Yep.
And it was very, very sweet. He actually brought me the sandwich, which I really, really wanted to try. This is based on the one from 7-Eleven in Japan.
Yeah, which we never actually had in Japan,
No,
so
we didn't.
it feels a bit cheating having the M&S British version.
But it was very sweet. Yesterday, Ross actually brought me home a bag of ice, didn't you? With it, to keep it cool for me.
It was one of those, because I went to M&S early and I walked past it, I was like, do I chance it? There was like 5 left. I was like, do I chance it and not get it, or do I grab it now and walk around Blue Water with it? So
I was very
grabbed
happy.
it, bag of ice as well, just to keep it cool.
And now I've got a bag of ice in the freezer, which always comes in handy. Right, so this is it. Apparently the bread is like a soft brioche bread.
Enjoy it.
And this is like a soft, well, it's soft cheese, but it's, what is it, soft cheese? I don't know, maybe it's got
soft cheese.
It's soft cheese and creme fraiche. That's sweetened with strawberries. Right, you're not gonna try any?
I won't have any. No. Be wasted on me. Acquired taste.
It's a bit soggy.
It's more of a dessert.
It's a little bit soggy. It tastes like a strawberry yogurt. That's actually obviously all the strawberries that melted into this. The strawberries are really nice though. This is nice. This bread is nice. You would like that. Yeah, I don't know what I'd give it. Maybe like a 6 or something.
Well,
like
we're doing ratings now.
Yeah. That bit was better.
Because you actually had whole strawberry that time.
I wouldn't buy it again.
No.
But it was nice. I'm glad I tried it.
Good. I'm glad. Well,
thank you.
I did well getting it.
You did. Good evening. I've just put on a little bit of makeup, or a little bit more tinted moisturiser. to go out because I'm actually treating myself a little bit. I'm going to go and get my hands and my feet done. I was kind of not really getting my nails done as much, but I was getting my toenails done, but I haven't had my hand nails done for a little while, and I've really tried with the whole painting of my fingernails or just leaving them plain, and I just don't like it. They just keep chipping. And they just always look a bit scruffy, or they keep breaking. So do you know what, I'm going to go and get them done. I'm going to go and get biabs again with white tips. I'm also going to get my toes white tipped again as well, which I'm very, very excited about. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that. I booked an appointment a couple of days ago for this afternoon. Then I've got a busy little afternoon before I come back home again. So yeah, I'm going to go get my nails done. I'm going to drive there because I'm going to go straight to my nan's after. I could walk there, but it's quite warm, and as I said, I think I need to get back in my car pretty quickly to get to my nan's, because then I'm going to my nan's house to paint her nails because she's going away. So it's all go. So there's all lots of nail painting going on. But yeah, I will show you what my nails look like when they're done. This is the before. They're not my favourite. They're not my favourite at all. They are like a pearly, you can see they're just, yeah, not for me. So I'll show you the after when they're all done. My nails have been done. They look bloody beautiful. I had a bit of a thing. I was just walking over to my car and there was all cones around it, and I was like, oh my god, what has happened to my car? Because the car that was parked behind me wasn't there anymore, and I was just like, oh my god. And then there was like what was like a flashing truck. I've kind of moved up the road a little bit, but it was like a flashing like blue truck, and I couldn't make out what it said, and I was walking towards it and I was like, oh my god, what has actually happened, and why has this man put cones around my car? Anyway, I don't really know what the company is. I think it's a drainage company, but as I was walking over to my car, I could see that he kind of woke up a little bit, and then I was putting something in my car and I dropped something, and he come over to me and was like, oh, perfect timing. So yeah, literally as soon as I pulled away, he put a cone in my space. I was a bit like, oh my god, well thank god my car's okay. Like, that was bloody scary. But yeah, my nails look really, really good. I'm really, really happy with them, and I'm actually ahead of schedule, so I'm gonna go to my nanny's now. And then, I don't think I mentioned earlier, but my friend just had a baby. One of my other friends, a lot of my friends have babies at the moment, which is lovely. But one of my friends just had a baby, and I made loads of cookies the other day to go into work with, which I would have put in this earlier video, but I couldn't get into work. So I basically had like loads of banana bread cookies that we weren't going to eat before like Saturday, I'd say. So I put it in my group chat, and I was like, oh, I don't suppose anyone wants any banana bread cookies. And my friend that's just had a baby was like, yeah, I will, and feel free to come around and see the baby. So I thought, do you know what, you don't have to ask me twice, I'm going to be there. So I am going to swing by hers on the way back from my nan's house. I think that like makes more sense to do it in that way. So yes, that's really, really exciting. I'm looking forward to doing that. And then when we get home, we've got a whole routine, because tomorrow is one of my best friend's hen do's, and we are going out for, well, we're actually just joining for the day. It's a whole weekend thing, but we're joining for the day, which is really exciting. So yeah, I'll show you tonight what we're doing to prep for that. But yeah, so I'm going to go to my nanny's. I'm going to paint her nails as well, actually, funnily enough. And the thing that I dropped was actually the nail varnish. So I'm just hoping it's all okay, but I think it is. But yeah, anyway, good morning. So we are in about 15 minutes. We're heading off for one of our best friend's hen do's. She's actually got a house this whole weekend with like her, with a girl. Now I've lost my train of thought. She's got a big house, and all of her friends have gone there for the weekend, and me and my group of friends are coming to join for today, which is really, really nice. So got ready. We have to wear all black because today is the beach pool day. So yeah, which is really, really exciting. So there's a swimming pool. The whole place looks amazing. And I'm driving. I'm gonna go and pick up Grace and Tasha in a second, but I thought I'd just quickly show you what I'm packing before I finish this vlog off, and then start a new vlog probably this evening. But yeah, we've got a whole day. We've got a day of like a pool party, and then this evening we're all wearing pink pajamas and we're having like a girly dinner together, which sounds really, really lovely. So so this is what I have packed, or I haven't packed yet, but I will be packing in a second. I got myself a new swimming costume because my swimming costume I just wasn't really enjoying. I've got two black ones, and neither of them I really like. I need to get rid of them really. But this one is from Asda, and it's got like a little skirt thing on it. I thought it looked really, really cute. It looked a bit like 1950s. And you can wear it as a boob tube, or you can wear it like as a halter neck. And I think that was like £15. So I wanted a new one anyway. So that's my swimming costume. I also got some pink pyjamas, because the pink pyjamas I have actually have croissants all over them, and I didn't think it really fit the vibe of the pink pyjama aesthetic. So yeah, so I got myself some pink pyjamas. These are from Asda as well. They're like a cotton embroidery anglaise, and they're really, really lovely. So got those. Then I've got 2 towels. One's from Centre Parks and one is from Castaway Cay, the Disney Island. So I thought one to put on the bed that we're laying on, and then one to get dry on. And then I got this from HomeSense many, many months ago. It was in the clearance section, but I thought I'd bring it to the Hendy. Obviously the girls can use it when we've gone and stuff, but yeah, really I should have given it to her before she went, but I completely forgot. And then I've got a little bag of toiletries as well, all bits and bobs, just in case obviously want to have a shower before we leave, or if we get, you know, wet and want to freshen up and stuff. And then I've got my bag. I've got a cap just in case it's super sunny. It looks quite grey at the moment, but it's meant to be nice today. And then I've got a shirt to drive home in and some more underwear as well. So yeah, this is me all packed. Also, I did mention on my Instagram that if you see any clips of Maple with a cone on her head, it's because she's had her neutering operation, which was yesterday, and it went really, really well. She seems to be absolutely fine. Obviously she's a bit uncomfortable with her cone on her head, but she's been really cuddly and she's eating and everything. So she's on her own in the room next door because the vet suggested she doesn't go up and down stairs and stays away from our other cat for a little while. So yeah, but she's doing really, really well, which is good. So Ross is actually looking after her today. So I'm heading out for the whole day, and Ross is going to be yeah, just keeping an eye on her to make sure that she's all right. So I am going to finish this vlog here. I'm going to take this roller out of my hair. I've done like a messy updo because my hair was actually a little bit greasy, but I thought I'm getting in the pool today, so was there any point me washing it in the morning and then getting in the pool? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be jumping in the pool. I don't know. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to bung it up and like scrape it back. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching this weekly vlog. I've really enjoyed filming it. It's been very homey based, but I've got some really exciting weekends coming up, so I'll keep filming as we get on. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you very soon for another video. Bye!